What is up, guys? I know it's been quite a while since my last post. I apologize. We've had a heck of a time lately, my wife and I. We've been out of town for a funeral. We've been going through an eviction in one of our rental properties. Just a great deal of extra work that we don't always need to do. But anyway, the main point of this video is that I get the super great blessing of working with Jeff Sturgis and Dylan Lenz and Kevin Smith over with Whitetail Habitat Solutions. Kind of a dream come true. I think you guys know what this means to me, and I've received quite a few congratulatory texts, emails, phone calls, so I really appreciate it. I think a lot of us maybe don't quite understand how great this community is yet, whether they just haven't reached out to many people or they don't know as many people. YouTube, of course, has given me an excellent platform for this. I enjoy doing it. I think you know, a lot of you enjoy following along, but everyone has just been so nice. I've had people offer to lend me equipment. I've done joint orders with people to save a little bit of money. I mean, all this great stuff. People give great feedback, and it's just been wonderful. So now to be able to do this, visit other client properties, you know, really share also my experience, you know, years back, being able to learn from Jeff and watching all of his videos, and then kind of a couple years after that, miraculously getting my own land at a fairly young age, and then being able to have Jeff out to my property. And here we are a couple years later, and I've been able to implement that and have a blast, and now get to take all the concepts I've learned over this time and visit other people and share that, and be able to help them give the best design possible. So it's literally is a dream come true. I can't, you know, thank Jeff and Dylan and them enough for giving me this opportunity. Really looking forward to it. It's been busy. I have 4 people to call tonight, for example. I have trips basically out. My last trip right now, I think the last weekend in July. There are definitely, of course, availability adding to the back end of some of these trips. I hope to also put some in August. I haven't booked any for August yet, so you guys know me. I'm always very forthcoming about everything. I'm gonna tell you if I win, I'm gonna tell you if I lose. That's just how I am, and the people that know me best, I think, would agree with that. So if you guys get questions or whatever, you need to reach out. I am putting the a new email actually below in the descriptions. I'll still check the Tradger Farms one though, if anyone happens to accidentally send to that. But yeah, no, it is, like I said, it really is a dream come true. I also wanted to give you guys a reminder on a couple things. Jeff's last video, I believe, covered it actually very well. But I was thinking about this for the last 2 weeks, since it's been a while since I've been to the farm, and one of them is the Simazine. If you guys haven't done that and you're near my latitude or whatever, make sure that you get out there very soon. Spring is going to peak up here very quickly. Many of you, if you're already even a little southern from where I'm at, could be getting close to missing the boat. So if you haven't done that, personally, we are so wet on the farm that I don't know where I can get my ATV through without completely messing up a lot of areas. So I'm gonna try and go potentially early one morning this week, maybe tomorrow, and get Simazine down on just the really so-so acres, I think about 3 acres or so out of the total in switchgrass that I'd really like to spray. The rest I don't mind, and I think I can easily manage with mowing. I know you guys saw some of the, well, both on a couple videos, second year switchgrass. You saw a great stand, what I think you know, looks like on a good portion, I think 7-8 acres there, and then a smaller field, like a 2-acre field that you know, definitely has some other stuff growing and some other grasses, the foxtail, things like that. So we're going to try and maneuver the 4-wheeler over there with the tank, and if we can't spray everything, it's fine. I'll have some leftover Simazine if anyone wants it, and you know, at least try and give those a spray, because it will help a pretty good deal in taking care of that. So also, I actually had to send in my GoPro, so if you don't care about that, no big deal. But last little tidbit, customer service is crazy. Like, there is no phone number posted. So if you have an issue with that, I know I've been very positive about all my GoPro use in the past. There's not even like a way to get a hold of them, and if you do find a number, I believe I might have found one on Google, it like reverts you back to just sending a contact submission form on their website. I did that about 3 times until I finally said I need a RA number or whatever it's called to send it back. This isn't working, so on, and finally I did that earlier in the morning so they had a lengthier time to reply throughout the day. And finally someone got back to me and spoke with me, and actually the GoPro that I had was just out of warranty, and they made an exception or whatever, and sent me the same thing. I don't know if it's refurbished or new, but it was packaged, mostly anyway. It's probably refurbished. But it does work. I'm glad they did that. They didn't have to do that, but it's just been a little bit more of a gripe since I had those problems last with the GoPro, operating within the temperature ranges, but it would shut off more quickly and periodically after, you know, 30 seconds of recording. I'd have over 50-60% battery left and it would just shut off. So there is a new action cam. I think it's like the Insta360 RS or something to that degree. I don't even know exactly, but I've watched Peter McKinnon do a video, Jared Polin. Both of those guys are awesome. They're hilarious. They're really good to follow if you like cameras and different stuff like that. But it seems like it's got a little bit bigger of a sensor, which might benefit us in low light situations. And, you know, seems to have a lot of the same hyper smooth, you know, what do you call it, shake control or whatever on the camera. So it would really help if you're doing action stuff. And I think a lot of you would enjoy recording some of your own stuff, whether it be hunts or something you want to talk about. Even if you don't share it on YouTube, I really think if you do a little bit and then a year or two goes by and you look back, you will realize how neat it is to remember that specific time so vividly through video. So if you have any interest, I mean, these cameras aren't a ton of money. I think you should. If you get questions, let me know. But you know, I will look into this other Insta360 camera, the new one that just came out, and keep you guys posted. I'm not sponsored by anything, so I'm paying my own money to get these, of course. And so if I go that route, you know, I want to make sure it's worth it. But anyway, guys, I know not super exciting today, but I wanted to at least share that bit of information with you. I plan to be at the farm hopefully once this week if I'm lucky, and at least get some of this simazine down and give it a try. Hopefully it is early enough to at least prevent a good chunk of the weeds coming up. So if you get questions, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you guys soon.